Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I'll be checking out a new track from Extortionist, who I've talked about on the channel before. They dropped Once More in Torment in 2021, and that is probably my favorite song that they've ever done. The chorus on it is huge, but it also brings that aggression and intensity in the rest of the track that I really enjoy from this band. I saw them live last year. It was outstanding. So now they've got a new track out called Out of Touch. Earlier this year, they released the 10-year anniversary edition of Black Sheep, that EP. So that's what they've done recently. I am excited to see a brand new track from them. I know they're working with Josh Bearden, who is Nevermore Recordings, I believe is what his production is under. He was in Distinguisher, which is how I'm very familiar with him. He is an outstanding producer as well. I've checked out some of the bands that he's worked with. I follow him on Instagram, see some of the stuff he posts, and he is an excellent producer. So this combination is very exciting to me. I'm stoked to check out the new track. I'll link the music video I'll be using in the reaction portion of this, as well as all of the promotional links for the band, social media in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. Yes. Money. Oh. Destruction mode. Ooh. Woo. Ooh. Extortionist, Out of Touch. Let's discuss. After Once More in Torment, this is definitely what I am looking for with this band, and I was a little bit nervous that it was kind of a one-time thing with a track like Once More in Torment, because when I saw them live, it was their newest track. They did not play it, which I was disappointed. Their setlist was still great, don't get me wrong, but that track was something different for me. The chorus on it really took me by surprise, and the style of singing, the emotion in the chorus, it was just a perfect combination for me, as I, love the more aggressive sound from them, definitely present in this song as well. That blend for me just works incredibly well. And after Distinguisher disbanding, which broke my heart and I still think about super often, I think this vocalist, when screaming, scratches an itch that comes close to what I felt with Distinguisher. So them also working with Josh Beard, and that works for me. The main riff on this goes insane. You get that right away in the track when it drops in. And from that moment, I knew that would be something that sticks out to me. The tone, just the thickness of it. I love that main riff. The ending of the song going into that breakdown and kind of putting a period at the end of the sentence for the aggressive side of this band's sound, and that they have not lost it at all. In the way that last chorus ends with the repetition, and kind of expands on the other side of the sound. So getting both of those things before the track closes out, I'm a big fan of that. The two sections of the song where it becomes a little bit slower, more bassy. I love that sound too. That's something I'm a sucker for, and having the two additional sounds I talked about included in here as well, it just pieces together perfectly for me. I feel as soon as the song drops in, there's not a moment that feels disconnected from that level of quality. And the chorus on this, of course, is going to be a huge draw for me. This is one of those things I talk about, where learning the lyrics and singing along to that chorus, the more I do that, I think it will be the more I enjoy this track. Same thing happened with Once More in Torment. I was floored the first time I heard it. I loved the chorus, and then the more I listened to it, the more I picked up on the lyrics and sang along to it and stuff. It just became a bigger track for me. And the way they do that beautiful type of sound and dive into that, and then just transition and come slamming back in, that for me, it just works so well. This is what I was hopeful for going into a new release from them, and I'm very, very happy with the result. They also have an EP coming on December 1st, which I'm now very much looking forward to. I would be anyway, because I do enjoy the sound Extortionist has, aside from what I'm talking about with Once More in Torment. They have some killer tracks in their discography, some ass beaters that they still scratch that itch I'm talking about, but where they're at now with their production and such, this is the ideal combination of things, I think, for me, for this band's sound. So the main attractions for me, definitely that chorus, some of those big breakdown moments, the final breakdown, that is a big point of attraction for me on this. The bassier bits of this, where the bass really shines through for a moment and kind of drives a little bit of anticipation and kind of gets you into that groovier headspace, or at least for me, that's how that translates. The production on this, of course, like I mentioned, Josh is fantastic. The bands I've checked out that I haven't heard of before that he works with, they've all been phenomenal, and I think the more that I listen to Josh on the production end of things, obviously I did that with Distinguisher since everything with them was done in-house, but with different projects and such, I think becoming familiar with his sound on things, I've talked about that with people like Buster Oldholm, I've talked about that with Jonathan Dolis, people like that who work with multiple bands that may have some overlap in their sound, but all sound very different, and have that sound where you can tell which producer worked with the band. I really enjoy you know, getting to know the sounds that a producer contributes rather than a band. And I'm hopeful that that'll be something that I can do with Josh, because I haven't, you know, I've listened to his band more than I've listened to most other bands. But, you know, the branching out, now that Distinguisher is unfortunately done and I'm gonna have to accept that, it's nice to see. Also, I saw that he said he's working on a project that was that's heavier than Distinguisher was. That has piqued my interest as well. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic here. You see what I'm getting at. So those are the things that stick out to me the most. The transition to that second/last chorus that has the repetition at the end I'm talking about. Transition into the chorus was seamless, going from something so heavy to just being able to throw in a short transition like that and have it work perfectly. I love that. I'm very excited for this EP. This is something I will definitely cover on the channel. I'm not sure. There's 4 tracks on the EP, including this one. I'm not sure if they'll do another single or not, but if they do, I'll cover it and then cover the rest of what comes out on December 1st. Through Unique Leader Records, I will link the video I used from their channel in the reaction portion of this in the description, along with all of this band's social media promotional links. If there's any active merch right now, I will link that as well. I'm very excited about this sound for the band and for them moving forward. I know there was a point where they were disbanding, and now they've relocated, changed their lineup, changed a lot of stuff. So I'm glad to see them carrying on, especially after Once More in Torment. To go into something like this blend of sound is perfect for me. So let me know what you thought in the comments. I already mentioned linking everything for the band in the description. You can also find my link tree there, which should have any link you need related to my channel. That includes the Discord server invite link, my Patreon, the Twitch channel. All of that good stuff is in there. On Patreon, I offer a lot of different stuff. I'm doing early access for videos since I have so many filmed right now that I don't know when everything will get posted. We're doing 2023 end of the year polls and conversations to form a list for the end of the year that's made specifically by patrons by voting. Holy. It's made by the patrons through voting, so it won't be any one person's specific list or my choices. That will be separate, and then I'll make a video at the end of the year to post on YouTube talking about the choices that Patreon had versus my list, or I'll do them separately. Either way, there will be videos about both. I offer a lot more stuff on Patreon. It's all listed out in the tiers if you want to take a look at what I'm offering. And the Discord server is where the community is based for my YouTube channel. Got a bunch of music lovers in there talking about music, talking about stuff completely unrelated to music as well. So if you want to come join, hang with the homies, that link will be there. And then lastly, my Twitch channel, which I'll be getting back up and running soon. I've talked about this in every video I have filmed in the last 5 days, which is a lot. About the 2-week unplanned break I had to take, I was not here in my filming space, which means I was unable to film or stream, so that kind of put me behind, and we're not streaming right now, but we're going to be getting back up and going for the end of the year. Going to be doing some stuff on there related to 2023 releases. I'll be doing my weekly request live streams, and then we'll do some additional music-related streams that aren't related to either of those. So if you want to be notified when I go live, see what kind of music-related streams I'm doing, or see when the next request stream is, feel free to follow my Twitch channel in that link tree. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.